Prez, I'm impressed.
For me, right?
I honestly didn't know you had it in you.
Look, man, I got to try sometimes. Got to clean it up a little bit every now and then.
I like it. I like it.
Pretty slick, right?
I mean, we're going to be on national TV tonight. We got to look the best.
I don't know, man. Kenny might give you some stuff for that one.
Kenny's old school. He didn't even know what fashion is. But you know what? Shaq got our back.
Oh, no doubt, man. Look, I mean, we got to be like two of the best dressed rookies in the league, right?
Orange juice.
All day.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. It just randomly comes up when I was doing a practice. I had to start it like a little late in that cutscene, I think. Still caught a little of it, though. Kind of stupid that I didn't realize that fast enough. But, yeah. I wasn't expecting to do a cutscene on that. It doesn't really matter that much, because I'm sure if anyone ever plays this, they've probably seen all the cutscenes. I like to see some of them, I guess, because it does tell us, which is kind of weird. I wonder if they're going to do that with 2K18. Probably. I think they will. Well, there's a lot to do in this game, so, you know. So we have our next game this episode, guys. We're trying to do at least 2 games. Ugh. Who is texting me? That one girl. Alright. So we got the Pacers. We got all these catering and stuff to get plenty of, what is this? I don't want to purchase any of it. Yeah, so let's go against the Pacers. Come on, we gotta win this, guys. We're going against Golden State soon. We gotta make ourselves look good. We gotta get the team hyped for Golden State. And we're gonna beat them.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Welcome, everybody. This is 2K Sports with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. In this game, we'll see the Indiana Pacers against the Atlanta Hawks. Last outing for Atlanta, unsuccessful, coming away with a loss to the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center. A crushing defeat in that one. Still with a sour taste in their mouths, they're looking to play much better. And we'll get to see Paul George in this one. Obviously, we saw the terrible leg injury he suffered, but he has done more than just come back. In some ways, he's come back better than ever, hasn't he, Kenny?
Yeah, that's impossible almost. I mean, you think about the horrific scare that we all had watching him go down, and he's taken his game to another level, taking central control of the offense, and now he plays incredible defense. How do you do that, Shaq? How does a guy have that kind of injury and be able to come back with that kind of confidence?
Well, it's called heart. The guy has a big heart, and not only that, Kenny, you can respect this as a shooter. His improvement in the three-point shot has been a game change for him. He's clearly one of the elite talents.
All right, let's do this. Come on, we're gonna do this, guys. Are we at cutscene? Oh yeah, another cutscene before that was.
The crowd has assembled in Indianapolis, Indiana, looking for a...
Come on, they're not gonna win this. We're gonna beat them.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
So Atlanta will get the first possession.
All right, who's winning?
An entirely new group
Dang,
in
why
now
are we
for
always
Indiana. Lavoy Allen's
We're
checked
never
in
in the
for
lead.
Jefferson. C.J. Miles comes in for Young. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Ellis. And it's Brooks in for Jeff Teague. And so in the game for the Hawks, Prez in at center. Cephalosha is out there with Prince. Then there's Tim
I
Hardaway
thought we
Jr.
got it for a second.
And
Whoa.
it's Young in at the point.
Dang, I gotta
And
reach and
Nicole
foul.
against
Of
Prez.
course, the first thing I do is get
That's his
reach and
first
foul.
foul of the game. And the
Presidential
bonus will
pardon.
go to the free throw line.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin. Lavoy Allen out of Temple University is just a real steady NBA player. Excellent interior defender, outstanding offensive rebounder. He's one of those understated, undervalued, but highly respected backup front court players in the league.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Dang, I think we messed that up.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Kicks it out to Prince.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Joseph Young's checked in for the Pacers. Pacers leading by 7. Inside, here's Allen, and so he draws the foul.
Of course, we
on
got
the
a foul.
shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue.
He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
Atlanta making some changes. Howard comes in for Prez, and Levins
Did I
is
do
subbed
something
in for Young.
Dang it.
Indiana's
I might have
gone
done that.
0 of 2 from deep here. An entirely new group in now for Indiana. Al Jefferson, he's checked in for Lavoy Allen. Young comes in for C.J. Miles. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Brooks in for Joseph Young. On the court for Atlanta,
Not doing so good.
he's in at power forward. Young is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Splitter, and it's Bazemore at the 3. Dishes it to Young. Passes it to Bazemore. Puts up a 3. And it's Schroeder missing. Indiana leading by 4. And the Pacers going with the smaller lineup too, but they've remained an elite team defensively. Guys, how have they done it?
Well, not so much about their shot blocking or rim protecting as it was in the past. More about their perimeter defense. One of the best in the league at forcing turnovers and defending the three-point shot. And ironically, despite all the pressure they apply, they do a good job of keeping the ball in front most times.
He's doing horrible.
That's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Al Jefferson is now well known for his footwork, but he says he was a willing student.
I was like, seriously,
when he
if that was
first
my
broke into
fault.
the league. He said, when I
So
got to
far away.
Boston, I stole Paul Pierce's ball fake. In Minnesota, Tom Gugliotta used to kick my butt every day in practice with his turnaround jumper, so I stole that. Everyone I go against, if I like something they do, I steal it.
Yeah,
Put
bad
it in my
chance,
own
yeah.
form. Evan?
Imitation, the highest form of flattery.
Yeah.
Thanks, D.A. Howard's checked in for Atlanta. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
He said it's a badly bruised hip. Though he's in a lot of pain, he doesn't think there's
like we
any
always do good on
significant bone or joint damage. That is such a tough blow to take at the early stage of this season. Hopefully, with it being early, he can recover and help this team down the road. Kevin?
All right, David and folks, we will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long
He's just
road
too fast
ahead
for
in
my
terms of
character.
Getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy.
I need to get my agility up again.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back. as soon as possible.
And they call an illegal screen.
Yeah, I didn't even mean to get a foul like that.
An illegal screen there, one of the toughest calls
did nothing,
for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it, and you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
And here's Indiana. They've scored 10 straight. Brooks kicks to George. Down low, here's Young. The shot's good on the assist by George. And now it's a 12-point Pacer lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
And love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops, given his strength.
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And there's the pass to Young. T kicks to Jefferson. And there's the call on Howard. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. CJ Miles, he's checked in for George. Stuckey comes in for T. And Joseph Young subbed in for Aaron Brooks. Howard kicks to Hardaway.
Keep doing it. Come on, get my score back up.
Young outside. Parked down low that time.
No, well.
The 3-second call.
Not doing them any favors with those kinds of.
Not even my fault. Then this gets sucked out. This game's already going to shit pretty fast.
Hustle up. We have 2 more quarters to make this right. These guys are relying on.
And we return to Indianapolis, Indiana. CJ Miles, he's checked in for the Pacers. Brooks comes in for Jeff T. Atlanta also making some changes here. Prez is checked in for Splitter.
That's what I mean.
Jack comes in for Kent Bazemore. Young is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Monte and George filling out the perimeter. CJ Miles is out there with Young.
We scored nothing
and
in
it's
the time
Brooks in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. The Hawks shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Got the guy that's injured,
and the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
And Paul George attacking the game with renewed vigor last season. And another all-star appearance.
And of course.
Guys, he didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, he actually scored 41 points in the All-Star game, 1 shy of Wilt Chamberlain's record from 1962. PG making a statement. Get your tickets. PG-13 is back and in platinum level form.
Tavo Cephalosha is checked in for Atlanta. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Ellis against Corver. There's the feed to Jack. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Come on, guys, let's get it together.
And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for Atlanta.
And really, it shows just how much this team relies on the production of the Orange Juice tandem. They have come out flat tonight, and even with the rest of the team playing fairly well, it's a mountain to overcome on the scoreboard and really could be insurmountable.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Young, a screen on Jack. In the corner, Miles with it. Young. The rebound by Young.
Saved it.
For Atlanta. They've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Shot by Jack. Wide open. The Hawks again can't hit. For Indiana, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Inside, Young. And count the basket. He's fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Well, this game was pretty garbage for me.
Well, 50% from the floor. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Atlanta, Prez. He's in at the 4 spot. Levens is out there with Young. Then there's Kent Bazemore, and it's Splitter in at the center. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Jeremy Evans checks in for Al Jefferson. For 3, Ellis was back up. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Hawk shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Young for 3, and the call will be against Prez. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
What'd I do? Oh, did I hit somebody on accident? Yeah, I think I was paying attention to him and hit him. Got a charging foul. I think that's what it was.
Here's Indiana now. They've scored 10 straight. Brooks kicks to George. They set the pick. Ellis outside. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Feeds it to Young. Off the screen. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
What the worst possible way, and they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. And that game will be game 2 of 5.
Hey guys.
5
Sorry
out
about
on
that.
the
Back,
road.
got a phone call.
He dishes it to
Oh
Levin.
yeah, this is the game we were sucking in.
Fires for 3. Another miss by
Oh
Young.
man.
Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a loss to the Pelicans. To the paint. Out to Brooks. Right wing. From beyond the arc. Traps in the tray.
Wow. So glad he
He's
can't
gone
stop
0
when you
of 3
make that
so
bad
far in the 4th quarter from
move.
long range. Levins kicks to Splitter. And there's the 3-second violation.
You can't afford to be playing
3
that loose
seconds.
right now.
Definitely not. I mean, things have to be tight. You want to be playing smart, high-level basketball. You don't want to be brain fading right now.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Allen comes in
I don't
for
know what
George.
he's doing.
And Glenn Robinson III is
Hey,
up
man.
in for
That's
Ellis.
why sometimes.
To the wing right side.
Did it change? Why does it keep changing me?
Just 5 to shoot. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Splitter passes to Prez. Shot to
Come
stop
on.
the drought.
Hey.
The Hawks again can't hit. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Robinson kicks to Brooks. Allen with the screen for Brooks. All alone. Atlanta with the rebound. Bembry the pass to Levins. They set the pick. Pass to Bembry. Young from outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Allen's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pacers.
It was a standout performance.
It was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
Dang it.
Tonight, you know, they took
What is
the
with the
time
thousand
needed,
turnovers?
made the plays. That's why they're going up 1-0 in their 3-game season series against the Hawks.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Thaddeus Young. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in.
Oh.
And if it didn't,
I wish I would've got that, 'cause I would've
everyone
got
was
the point.
surprised.
Levins kicks to Howard. Now Young. Seconds left to play here in the 4th. From 11 feet away, and the rebound goes to Howard. Here's Atlanta now. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. That was enough space for Young to convert the deep ball.
And Young can knock those down if you give him the chance.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Allen. Clock at 6. Robinson for 3. No good. Shot missing. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciate it.
They got so much better if we got our team
at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well.
Hopefully we can do better next episode, guys.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Hey, yo, we got to step it up, man. The Pacers killed us tonight. It's not going to be easy, stomping like that.
All right, upgrade our agility. We need our agility upgrade. If we have enough, I think we have enough. I think agility, maybe an upgrade to strength might help too. Because all that defense stuff might help. Because I'm not very fast. Because when they do that little run, I can't catch up with them, and then they end up passing the ball and then slamming, getting a dunk right in front of me. I can do nothing about it because I cannot catch up. I just fail because I immediately just like fall. I run, and then yeah, I never have enough time.